Good morning.
Good morning.
Is this thing
Krister
working today?
Oh, your Winky is blocking Morris.
She's all dog cam today.
She's a little bit more fluorescent.
Yes, audio is working. Okay. I forgot to hook up the mic before we started stream, so I was unsure if the audio driver would be happy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But it is happy.
It's happy. It's a happy bunny. The problem with your little headset, Krister, is the fact that you need to slip down into your chair more. Slip more in.
Maybe we need to adjust
Just the camera.
Oh, we have also a mic in frame. Let's see.
Wah!
We didn't set up before we started.
No.
That's all.
Hello, Julia.
Oh,
Hello.
good morning, Julia. I just saw your picture on Instagram of that lovely view of the jungle.
We were jealous because right now it's dark outside, so we can't see anything.
So, yeah, awesome. Our one viewer. That's what happens when we start early. Usually the action starts in like an hour or something.
We got a little festive today.
Yeah, we had to turn the festivity up for 1st of December. That's what happened on, Is it the first Advent today?
Yeah, it's the first Advent, because it's Sunday, so yeah.
We got it then. I'm
glad I finally get to catch the stream. Love that. Thank you. And it's so nice to have you join us as well.
Yeah, awesome. We did we have a plan for today?
Yeah, we were going to integrate that pickup, weren't we?
Oh, yeah. So our game has, you probably haven't seen the game in ages, but the game has little pickups that you can collect throughout the world. They're kind of like optional tidbits, like secrets. And we're going to try to implement how they work and look. And Morris is leaving dog cam.
Oh, he always leaves dog cam. Poor Winky's going to freeze.
It's really cold this morning.
Yeah.
I'm wearing 3 layers. I bet it's not cold where you are. But yeah, there's a reason Winky is wearing a little jacket.
It was warm when we went last year to India at this time frame.
Mm.
Yeah, because we left on like the 4th of December, didn't we?
Yeah, 4th of December last year we went to India.
Yep. And it was really nice and cozy.
Right now it's minus 8 degrees outside. And our apartment is not keeping heat early in the morning. But
Winky's already. She's all nice and wrapped up. Yeah, she's still. No.
Yeah, the jungle looked nice, but I'm in the middle of Mumbai where it's hot and smoggy, so not great. All right. So you are currently out and about, I guess. Because it was 1 hour ago she posted that she's going out today.
Maybe she hasn't gone out yet.
Well, it sounds if she's in the middle of Mumbai, then.
Not yet. She says not yet.
Oh. Well. Right. Right. That explains it. I was a bit confused then. Just imagine you sitting in the tuk-tuk watching Twitch.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, it got good 3G down there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think an Uber might be a bit better.
Oh, yeah, it was preferable.
And the level looks so good, and I'll tuk-tuk Twitch just for you guys. Awesome.
Right? Data is cheap down there compared to here. You pay infinite.
Yeah, no, your cousin had like 50 gig of data, didn't he?
And he spent it all on Twitch in one night because he forgot to turn off and fell asleep with his phone.
Watching Fortnite,
Yeah, a Fortnite stream. It wasn't us. Had it been us, then it would have been fine. But no, I spent 50 gigs on the Fortnite stream.
Yeah, so last stream someone recommended a really, really good GitHub
repo,
yeah.
For placing prefabs quickly.
And it's a lifesaver. We've been placing things around. It's like, whee!
Finally, we can paint our prefabs onto the wall, and you kind of configure, as you see on the right side, you have the birch 1, 2, 3, and you make brushes of your assets. So you can just brush them into the world.
So I've got a few here. I got a little mossy rock here. Oh no, it's too tiny. Let's just change the size of it. Add in a few little mossy rocks here. Oh, it's so nice.
They seem a bit small scale, but maybe they don't when you walk in there.
I put it at 3.
Also, we need to work a bit on the texture because that looks like a pixelated thing.
No.
We can fix that.
Spoony did say something.
Yeah, he did.
To respond to us, and I'm like,
I saw a tweet there about how he made it look good on his game.
Yeah, we need to do that. Where is our cutscene?
But we're getting sidetracked.
From what? The Army of Blueberries?
The Army of Blueberries.
I was trying to turn off this.
Yeah, because you're working on your new level for your desert, aren't you? Even though it's 2-dimensional, I'm pretty sure this will work both 2D and 3D.
I think so.
The asset I'm talking about, I can link it right now because I have it open.
Oh yeah, hello, Mister. Mr. Blueberry Jr. Hello. Whee!
See, this is the asset I'm talking about.
I need to figure. Yeah, we also implemented a teleporter system so we can fly around the world.
And if I do a 3D side project like the spooky scene, yes. So this is like a really simplistic one, and that's what I kind of like about it, because it's on GitHub, open source, just throw it in, and it worked right away.
Yeah.
Took a little bit of understanding, but quite low learning curve on it.
Yeah, it wasn't that much. It was literally like plug and play, but it was more that our prefabs, our original prefabs, were an absolute shambles.
Yeah, they need some updating, so you make all the prefabs the same size, etc.
Because I think if you go on here, I think you can select almost anything.
That's off screen now.
Oh shoot. There you go.
Also, Unity just had the Black Friday sale, and we bought 2 assets. We splurged out on the folder color. So
Chris is obsessed with folder colors.
So folder rainbow or whatever it's called. So yeah, our folder has colors now. That's important. $10 later.
$10 later.
And we bought that audio pack.
Yes.
So we have like 8,000 different audio sounds we can start implementing into our game.
Yeah, because we realized we didn't have any audio. Do you have audio in your game, Julia?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That was a sidetrack, because I was trying to say that there's lots of assets on the asset store, which deals with placement of items in the world, and they're really advanced and really good, but they have a bit more learning curve. The one I just linked to on GitHub, it's much more simplistic.
Yeah.
But
it does the job.
It does the job for what we needed, so I think we'll use that.
I'm just
I was tempted to buy a few of the other ones, but I ended up just like, worked what we got.
Not yet. I have a friend lined up to make music, but not yet.
All right. Same case for us. We have a good friend who lives not too far away from like 30 minutes, and he's going to be doing like the soundtrack, but it's nice to kind of have like sound effects which you can just plug in and play straight away without having to worry. Yeah, I've been working
without having
with
to
him.
use free sounds all the time.
Yeah, because you don't want to do that for music, really.
No.
Get copyright claims on people streaming your game, etc. But anyway, I've been working with this guy for like, I don't know, more than 10 years.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we've been making music videos together, and lots of different things. Is your brush not working?
No, it's because I think I'm pressing the wrong button. There you go.
Are you deleting those? That looks nicer.
Yeah. Because flat grass does that. Did you put a ginormous grassy rock here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You made this area nice.
Yeah.
You spruced it up.
Yeah. Well, it needs a bit more work. It looks a bit messy to me. I'm going to try to clean up some of the meshes so it has a bit more, less clutter.
I'm going to just like get rid of this patch.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, that was a bit messy.
Yeah.
There you go. Fix it.
Right,
so we were going to work on I just got sidetracked and put some mossy rocks in for lolsies.
That's what happens.
We're in spring.
Yeah, so you put it into the wrong scene.
Who?
I knew we were going to do this mistake. Because we have split our level up to 4 scenes instead of the usual or 1 scene, because we realized there's so many assets and things are probably going to get laggy on any computer.
Yep. We should actually just make these thingies here prefabs.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
The problem is that we start up ending working in the wrong scene because they need some overlap and there's like a transition phase. We haven't implemented that. That's also on our implementation list.
I have a lot of implementation things to do.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad, right? But I mean, this game is not that code heavy.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
But we haven't made rafting yet.
No.
Rafting blueberries.
It's
gonna be awesome. It's a bit like the blueberry rave. And for the people just joining us, good morning.
And not joining, just joining him. I'm here too. Hello.
Good morning to you guys, or evening, or night, or afternoon.
Any time of day. Good any time of day.
Whichever time zone you're in. Hope you're having a nice day, because we certainly are having a nice morning.
Yep.
Should I say like sorry for not streaming yesterday?
Yeah, I think so.
Because we were trying to stream yesterday and we were sitting here ready, but then we
both almost fell asleep.
We were exhausted. We've had guests last week,
for an entire week.
So we needed some recovery time. The stream got cancelled last minute.
Yeah.
Trying to stay consistent on it. And we're really enjoying our time here, so.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go back to spring because we're going to have the fertilizer there at least. Down here.
Oh, Blue Shady.
Blue Shady.
We have a little shady character in here.
He should throw the fertilizer out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you think it should be an actual pickup?
Or you wanted him to give it?
So how I envisioned it is that on a conversation script, like you can have the character such as Blue Shady, is that we have a little boolean like gives fertilizer. We need a better name for this.
I don't know. It's like we were thinking about having fertilizer and then
I love, for example, in Zelda they call it kokoro seeds.
Yeah.
Because it's from the kokoro people. But like, did we lag just now? Are we lagging?
Yeah, we're lagging, I think.
Is
your afterburner on?
No, I turned it off.
Alright.
Is our stream health good? I need to investigate. Just the camera.
Just the camera, yeah.
Alright, the audio is fine.
Okay.
Just try to ignore it.
I'll just try to ignore it.
Maybe you're too high bitrate.
Maybe. Maybe somebody's streaming in another apartment.
Let us know if our stream is messy.
Yeah, because you were thinking about having it as
Yeah, so on the conversation script, that they basically can set the... What's happening?
I just love the fact that you responded to me and I didn't say anything coherent.
I'm very used to it.
I know you are.
Clara's like, Krister, can you get the thingy? I'm like, yeah, I'll get the thingy.
Okay, now you're getting sidetracked. Yeah, let's talk about what you wanted to do. The prefabby thingy?
Yes. See, she's doing it again. It's just natural for her. Anyway, on the conversation script, we can have a little like gives fertilizer.
Yeah.
And then, which means that at the end of the conversation, the player will be awarded with that item. And also, let's say it's not from a character which talks, but it's from the actual fertilizer itself just lying on the ground. Yeah. You walk up to it and you talk to it and say, it's like, this is fertilizer, put it in your inventory. Or, not inventory.
Or it's just going to bang, biddy, ding, and then you're just going to get it.
Yeah. Do 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 do.
Ding 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 ding.
Okay, that's a reenactment of the kokoros in Zelda.
They're so cute. Thank you so much for hosting us, Julia.
Yeah, thanks to you for hosting us.
That was pretty good timing.
Good timing. That was magical. Yeah, I figured it out. Awesome.
Yeah, we spent ages the other day trying to figure out how to host people.
Yeah.
Like, how do we do it?
Yeah, we got some work to do on learning this Twitch interface.
And raiding as well. Or like, if somebody streams, we want to raid, but we kind of want to raid people that we know.
Yeah.
So people need to start streaming after us or around the same time as we're streaming.
Have it all lined up.
Yeah.
So, do you think that sounds like a good idea?
Yeah, as long as there's some form of like notification in a way that the user knows the player is getting it.
The last element of the conversation can be that.
Yeah, because I mean sometimes you get it when I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 2 the last few days, you have it where it like pops up in your face on the screen. On the UI.
Because I was thinking like, pops up in your face like, but you received a
kokoro seed.
Right, like this. So if you go and talk to him, we need a better name for this.
Well, we said fertilizer, but fertilizer sounds dodgy.
It doesn't sound interesting either. Let's see. Let's go and find Blue Shady. We turned off the intro part of the game, haven't we?
Does he run faster in air?
Don't ask. Shh, I'm trying to hide here. Don't tell my wife. Take this. Her is good stuff. What is this guy up to? I forgot we wrote this conversation. You received a kokoro, right? Except we need to name it something.
Yeah, we need to name it. It's like a pip.
But don't you think that works?
Yeah, I think it does.
We need some spacing there around those
But I kind of feel
brackets.
like when that happens, then it should come up with like the item,
So you want to make a special UI for this.
Yeah.
It sounds like the scope of the game just keeps increasing rather than just doing the easy solution.
Yeah, but the reason why is because I'm thinking, why it doesn't seem that rewarding to get the seed then.
What about we make it colored? Because you can do that.
And then should it say in the bottom right hand corner how many kokoros you have?
Yeah, would we plan to actually visualize it on the character?
Yeah, but how are we going to do that?
Maybe just having a trail of them following after him in the air, like floating little bubbles.
So we're going to have seeds, pips?
Thanks for the follow, man.
Cryon 33. Thank you for the follow.
Awesome.
We're just discussing what on earth we're gonna have. Following Mr. Pips. Are we gonna have C's?
No, we're gonna have Cryon following him.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Oh, that's awesome.
Good timing.
Oh man.
So the plan for the original version of this idea process was that you go around the pickup, or you are like you fell from your bush early, so you're a green strawberry, and since you're a green strawberry, you need nourishment, and as you picked up more throughout the game, you started to turn more red. But as we thought a bit more about that, it was like, we think he looks terrible as green, so we didn't quite like it, so I don't want the game open with him being green. Like, he lost his thingy. And
he lost
also
his thingy. You're turning into me, Christopher.
Then you also don't notice, let's say he turns 5% more red. You don't really realize the difference between him being completely green and 5% more red than he previously was. So, like, it didn't quite make sense.
No.
It didn't feel like, I don't think it would have been rewarding to like turn slightly more red until you're like super red, and what happens then? You're like, I'm golden. I don't know. Right.
You know, you'd shine.
So we kind of scrapped that part of it, but we still want to keep the feature, and
But we decided at the end of the game, Mr. Pips is gonna go into a pot and grow.
Oh, spoilers.
I know, spoilers. Sorry, I should have said like spoiler alert incoming.
I think that's fine. It's a simple story.
But yeah, so we were thinking about having fertilizer and then maybe having little flies flying around him, but then I was like, that might be really, really irritating.
I don't know where the flies come from.
Huh? Well, if you have fertilizer in your inventory, and fertilizer is normally, you know, cow poop or something, you know, so it's gonna stink. And then so you got, yeah.
I did not think about it that way.
No.
No.
See? Yeah.
But maybe it's a little Pips then.
We could have little Pips following instead of like
because it's called Mr. Pips, so that's maybe more fitting.
And we're gonna have them like trail behind him. Is that? So
like floating little magical Pips.
Floating or like following?
We can test if they trail on the feet level or if they trail at the. We can test that out. I think.
Yeah, and I was thinking like, is it gonna be irritating when you're doing some of the jumping puzzles?
You can walk straight through them.
Okay.
They're not going to be any collisionable.
Okay. Whew. Yeah,
right.
Okay.
So they're not going to be in the way or anything.
So they're going to be Mr. Pippies.
Oh, it's going to be mini Pips.
Mini Pips.
I gotta go now. I'll open your stream probably not in a tuk-tuk but in the middle of Mumbai or something. I'll take a break.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's awesome, Julia. I hope you have a lovely day and
and enjoy Mumbai as well.
Yeah, have a good time
there. And the
there.
jungle. We want to go to the jungle too.
Mm-hmm.
Think about Mr. Pips whilst you're in the jungle.
I imagine Mumbai being a very busy city. Isn't it the most densely populated place on earth or something? I
think so, isn't it? Yeah.
It's but anyway, have a nice journey.
Nice day.
And
see you soon.
See you later.
Soon.
Bye. Well, we're staying.
We're staying now. We're still here. Hello, guys. We haven't moved our little hats neither, so it's not. We're not. These are only our streaming hats, you know.
No. They're the first Sunday in December hats. First Advent hats.
And I need to slip into my chair more. Like, hello, I'm tiny now. There you go. You see my little.
I think we could probably improve the camera angle a bit.
Just watch the camera fall.
There we go. We got more room.
There you go. Kristen now looks absolutely. You look like Minnie Mouse. You look like Minnie Mouse.
That must mean I'm really cute, right?
No, you're not cute.
Oh. All right, we're terrible implementing this. Should we open up the conversation script and do it, or should we figure out a name?
We said Mini Pips.
Well, Mini Pips can work, but should we just call it Pips?
Pips, yeah.
Or what can you do like wordplay on Pips? I'll pimp nips and cat nips, but
no. Just no.
Flips, kicks, tips.
Yeah, I could just be money following after him, like. So a synonym for
You open the terraces, are you?
Thesaurus.
Don't mind me and my English. I have a shortcut to browse the thesaurus.
Oh, already there I am. Pip. There you go.
Hershey bar, inbound marker, overseas bar. I don't know if this is the right type of.
That's the wrong.
What is that type of pip?
I have no idea.
Pip as in hash mark, so it's like a symbol.
Okay, maybe we should put like a strawberry. Maybe it's a seed or pip. I'll go for seed.
Seed is probably the right
Seed
thing.
is probably
right.
We're just thesaurus in here, guys. So
synonym to seed would be a berry, a corn, egg, grain, nut, bud. Bud is pretty cool.
Bud is cool, yeah.
Cell.
Ear.
An ear, of course.
A germ.
Embryo.
A particle. There you go. You're gonna be picking up particles.
Or semen.
Under no circumstances should you put seed into a thesaurus, guys.
No.
Spark. There you go. A spore.
Yeah, but spore sounds like, something a mushroom gives off.
That is true.
The mushroom people can be given spores.
We can also have nut as well. There was one other one I liked, which you said earlier.
I think we're just going to roll with Pip.
I think we're just going to roll with Pip.
Because he's called Mr. Pips, so he kind of fits better.
He's just going to spawn lots of Pips. He's going to become the Pip Master. Right, okay, yeah, so we're going to call it a Pip. So I'm going to just change what this guy says. You received a Pip. But why? We should have something that says why you need to pick up Pips.
Oh, Julia posted us in the Discord.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Julia. Even though you've gone now. Thank you. Den is lite.
Sorry, I'm just responding on Discord and saying thank you because you posted our Twitch link.
Yeah. So what I was saying to you was, how does the player know what's the point of having some Pips? What is the point of having Pips?
You often receive things in games that you don't know what the purpose of is, and then you just start hamstring them. And you're like, they're important.
But that's the thing, when I have that, I'm like, nah, I won't bother them. Nah,
okay, but they are not important, so I don't think we need to tell the player that they are, because they're not.
Do we have some idea for it? I mean, like, maybe we should have in, like, the bottom right-hand corner how many, like, Pips you've collected.
No, because you get a physical display behind you. You'll see 1, 2, 3. A trail.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So that will be... Yeah, okay. Sorry. Okay.
No UI.
My apologies, guys. I have no idea what Krista was talking about, and I understand it.
And anyway, what we planned for the original fertilizer idea was that, at the end of the game, when you grow into a plant, your growth will be dependent on how many fertilizers you collected.
Oh, but now with the Pips, it means you can grow multiple Mr. Pips at the same time.
So you can make a strawberry farm. Woo!
Strawberry farm time.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay, so you can't make it like a tiny pot. You gotta make it like a row and then like multiple of them. So all the.
That is a really good idea, yeah. And if you manage to collect all 6 or 7 or 8, I can't remember how many we chose again. Then you have like a strawberry, and then you have a family all of a sudden. You don't have your crappy little brother called Jammy who's ruining stuff for you.
So how many? I think really depends on how the levels turn out. I can imagine. So for example, 2 in spring area. 2 in summer,
and 2 in autumn, and then like not really one in winter time. I don't think
you need to find something.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
maybe we should do 2 in every place.
Yeah.
I think 3 might be a bit too much. Right. Claire's taking notes so we don't get sidetracked.
Yes. So yeah. So you received. You can't. That's not how you spell received. Received a Pip. Okay. I think I'm going to put Pip with a capital P. Because I feel it's an item of importance. Okay.
Yeah, it should be. But can we put a space there?
Yeah. And a space at the beginning as well.
Yeah. Or should we use the crocodiles?
Oh, no, I don't like the crocodiles.
No, square brackets?
I prefer square brackets, yeah. Crocodiles is more a Norwegian thing. And a French thing.
Right. Definitely. Like you. Sure. Right, let's open up the conversation script. This is not the conversation script. You know what? I just remembered. Unity Text Mesh Pro color. Should we not add some color?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I think we have to do that in the conversation script anyway.
change the color. No, it will be done there.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. Because I think there's like some special thing you write, which will turn the color. Yeah, here we go. You write like HTML style or XML style.
Okay. Let's give this a shot, guys. Let's give it a shot. Let's go make some crocodiles. So
No. I only want to highlight pip, and I want it in red.
Okay.
Do you think so?
Sometimes I like the entire line.
Yeah, but the entire line can be all colored out.
Huh?
But then maybe a different word for pip.
Yeah, but don't forget, if we want to have accessibility, Krister, we shouldn't be having it red.
Oh. Hash, and then your
Should I just make black for the starters? Is that black? Yeah, that's black.
Can we just roll with red for the starter instead of black?
I can never remember. What's red again?
RGB. The 2 F's at the beginning.
It's 2 F's at the beginning. Okay, there you go. Is there a space after? No, it's like that. Okay. No, the end is color. Let's see if this works. Let's try this out.
I love writing that tiny little box.
Yeah, it needs to be bigger.
You got some work there.
I little toon shader on.
Press T if you want to teleport down there.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was the first teleporter.
I
thought it was the last one. Shh, try not idea. Don't tell me why. Take this. This is good stuff. Well, it kind of worked.
But we need our script to understand the fact that that's a piece of color.
Yeah, it does. So, since we know that, I'm just going to leave the entire thing red, and then we can change that later. How are we going to tell our code to ignore that? It's going to be in the next sentence, isn't it? This one, the animate letters.
Yes.
But how you do it? Because it's like, I don't know. No.
We're going to try to do it kind of simplistically. Because what I mean by simplistically is like, okay, we're animating the letters in, and we're obviously adding in one of these letters at the time. So if we were to check that what this letter is, like if that's the opening crocodile letter, then ignore stuff until you get to the closing crocodile.
Yeah, that would be probably a good idea.
But then I think actually that will not work if we do this stuff. So I think it works without the ending one. So this will be like a super hacky simple solution.
Super hacky simple solution.
Yeah, let's go.
You're not collaborating.
Yeah. So you don't need the closing brackets because as long as we just color the entire line.
But I mean, okay, I'm gonna be like really, really cheeky, and I just want to double check it doesn't go on to the next one.
That's a good idea.
Potato.
I don't think it does. Because
I don't know.
Think about how it works. We insert them one by one.
Yeah, but you know, especially with HTML and CSS, you just never know anymore.
When these things cascade into each other.
Cascade into each other.
That's why I said
Potato.
It. Right, potato's white.
That's fine. I feel like leaving the potato part in, but I think I gotta remove it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna save that, and then we'll go into here.
Yeah. So I can try to write some logic. Now you try to write some logic. Okay. If letter is...
I guess we do it into this because we're going... Or should we be doing it beforehand? I think beforehand.
Yeah, for example, like if the text starts with color.
Yeah, because if we got char, could we do something like this?
But where do you see char?
I just saw you said char down below here. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
No, that's the type.
Oh, okay.
Letters.
So if letters, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, but obviously you want the line below if you want to do that.
Yeah. Why does it tell me it's upset with me?
Because letter doesn't exist, you need to go the line below.
Oh, okay. I need to go into the line below.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
Yeah.
So if... Ooh, go away.
If the letter is equal to an opening crocodile or something.
That'll be that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Then... Oh my god.
It's fine, you'll get used... This is a while since you've been used to the keyboard.
Right, is it these two? Or is it that one?
That one.
That one?
The Alt key.
Yeah, but there's 2 Alt keys. See? That's why it's confusing.
I know. That's just
there's
how...
2 Alt keys.
The keyboard is funny.
No, I don't even know what I... Not, see what I mean? Okay, so is it this one?
Yeah, that's the right one.
Okay. Please bear with me whilst we have technical difficulties with Krister's keyboard. Yeah, there you go. Then it's gonna just return, really.
No, but let's see what it's complaining about.
Yeah, what's it complaining about? It's saying that operator cannot be applied to an operator type char and string. Oh, really?
Right. So I guess you can do letter dot, and then there's like some compare to functions.
Yes, there's a compare to, yeah.
And that one can probably take it as a, as an input, as a function. Did that make sense?
Mean,
yeah,
no.
delete those equals.
And the crocodiles?
No. And now just wrap it in a bracket because we call it as a function.
Yeah. Like that.
C# is a bit funny, and we're not used to it, which is why we're noobing around.
Like that?
Yeah,
it's still complaining.
Let's see.
Cannot implicitly convert type into bool.
I thought that was fine, but obviously compared to returns an integer. So if you say like if it's greater than 0, or you can also, instead of implicitly, we can just like double bang it.
Bang bang.
All right, it's still not happy.
It's still not happy.
I need to write more C# in my life. Okay, let's just go like it's greater than 0.
No, it doesn't complain. It's happy bunnies. Should we just print?
Yeah,
here?
we should just print. This is a crocodile.
Color crocodile. How do you spell crocodile? There you go. Okay, I can now uppercase it now. Crocodile like that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I mean, it's important to make your print statements understandable, right? It's a color crocodile. There you go. Must be of type char. It's not happy.
All right. Right. Let's DuckDuckGo this.
Krista is going to DuckDuckGo.
C# compare type char.
At least there's no geeses involved.
Because it would be fine if it worked. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think chars are single quoted.
Oh, are they?
Maybe that's the thing.
Is it? Oh.
It's that one.
It's that one?
Yeah.
Maybe that is the thing. Let's give it a shot.
And then we could actually use the equal instead of the compare to and the weird thing we wrote. Maybe not.
We'll see. He spoke. He said color crocodile. There was no color crocodile.
Yeah. Okay. So the if statement is wrong, but it's happy at least.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's switch it back to the if statement we had previously.
Which was this one.
Mm-hmm. But without the compare to.
Just that.
There we go.
Ah.
And without the
brackets.
brackets.
Yeah, I thought so. That's why I got confused.
Sorry. I'm terrible at explaining.
Especially on a Sunday morning.
Yeah. Okay, that worked, didn't it?
I don't know. I'm trying to get to Blue Shady. I mean, it takes a bit of time. Yeah, so there you go. There you go. Nice color crocodile.
Right. So, okay, we learned something in C#. We should commit this to memory.
Yes.
Single quote is char and double quotes is strings.
It's committed to memory. It might disappear in about 2 hours' time.
No! We can't be this noobish with C#.
I'm so sorry.
Right, so when we detect that, then we should like skip all the letters
up until
we meet the next one.
Yeah. So isn't there a? Do we have somewhere here where?
Or can we make an assumption that this is the hacky solution?
Yeah.
It will always be the right number of characters. It'll be like crocodile COLOR equals hash and then 6 digits and then.
That would be actually the same amount. It
would be the same every time because
we're
just going to be using a hex color with the color and we don't plan to.
I normally just do 000 in code, on websites, but nothing else really. So yeah, so we can just say up until that, just skip all of the next 8 digits characters. I meant.
But we want to have them. We want to have them all in one go.
How do we get a chunk? You mean?
I mean, I can think of a few different ways, but all the ways I think about it is super messy.
As it can't just be just take this array.
Yeah, we wanted to. But also, one thing we could look at is there's a yield function here, right? This is what makes a delay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right, but
so we could almost like couldn't we like utilize that so that when it reaches this, it takes a few seconds before it goes?
How about I have an idea.
Chris has suddenly stole controllership.
Because it's hard to explain, and I think it will get messy. Because what if we do a string with a buffer in a way, and while this, then we will set like the buffer plus equals to the letter, and here we can say like if buffer dot length is greater than 0, which means that it has something in the buffer, then we will continue until but not if we are at the final letter,
which would be the final crocodile, right?
I see. So yeah, something like that. We will okay, this is gonna get messy logic, but it probably will work. We can try to figure out the better logic afterwards. So we will, if we detect the character, we will add one of them into the buffer, and if the buffer then has something in it, we'll keep adding to it.
Yeah, until
we obviously get to the opposite one. So if we get to that one,
no, other way. There you
this
go.
one, let me just see how this is gonna be. It's gonna be. This is gonna get so weird.
Oh, we dropped frames again. We have 0 views. No, they were left.
Yeah, maybe have a laggy stream. Maybe it's bad internet connection day.
But let's have a look on this one.
Do you have a?
There's a network error.
All right. No wonder we don't have any viewers.
Oh, why does it not say that then?
Yeah.
No, we are there.
Okay, it's live. But should we try to reload the bitrate a bit?
We can't unless we stop the stream.
Oh. Maybe it's fine. Sorry for... I'm just dancing to see if we stutter. It seems okay. I guess we were just unlucky with a network error.
Maybe. I think so.
Right. I'll mute that again. Right, so...
We'll come back. We're sorry for a network error.
Yeah.
This is a drop frames 10% over the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, but that's 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
There might just have been dodgy internet for a little while.
Might have been.
Right, so if we bump into the final character, we will clear the buffer. We'll put probably the... Right. Let's see.
We always have kind of bad-ish streams on a Sunday. I think it's because all the kiddos are probably playing Fortnite or something.
Or everyone had a late Saturday night.
Oh yeah, probably that.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Late Saturday night? What does that mean? Then they'd be in bed.
Yeah, so do you sleep on Sunday?
Yeah, what I meant is about the internet connection.
Oh, you mean...
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about internet.
Or they're watching YouTube from their beds.
Or our internet provider is sleeping on the job.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but on Saturday we had way better streams, which I find strange.
Right, so it seems like this logic is getting messy. But...
It is.
So, while we haven't encountered this character, we will continue, we will break here, so we'll just like keep adding to the buffer. But if we did encounter a character, we are going to take can we set the letter equals to the buffer? No, that wouldn't work.
No, I don't think so.
No, because that is of the wrong type, but we can do this to the buffer. You don't need the plus because
no.
So do that, and then we will clear the buffer. This is so fun
This
code.
this is Funky Monkey.
I was like, I bet somebody has like a one-liner solution to this. So it's cleared, and then you can continue.
Will this even work?
This is going to work.
Is it gonna work? I'm doubtful here. I'm very doubtful.
I'm not so hopeful neither.
But we shall try anyway. Almost. Well, yeah, it did. Except for the fact that it didn't get rid of like the first
character.
Right.
Because
so basically, it encountered
missing a.
Because it started running this, found this out. You know, and it was like, oh, okay, well, I already rendered it, so whatever.
Maybe try to just write continue.
On this one?
Or maybe, here's a good idea. Just combine them into the same one. This if statement, I think, can be the same one, just to like do that. Everything okay?
Yeah, I just saw it go really, really fast. Hello, Zapper7. What a pretty bow.
Oh, thank you. It's our 1st of December bow.
Yeah, there's supposed to be Christmas things, but Krista just looks like Minnie Mouse instead.
I'm festive, alright? Let us know if you have any problem with the stream being laggy or choppy, because it's been like that a little while, and I'm not sure if it's a dodgy internet or what, but just tell us if you're experiencing any trouble.
Yes.
How was your day, Safri? That name is very familiar.
Yeah, it is familiar.
Yes, I remember Safri. Yeah.
So I complimented you on your little bow, Krista.
Aww.
Yeah, I just had a little like,
It's my
day's been good. That's really good.
Should we restart the stream?
I think we should
at the lower bit rate.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, we will
do that.
Be super right back.
Yeah, it'll be 2 seconds.
I came here a long time ago. Well, I'm glad to be hearing from you now. End stream, and I'll. Maybe we're back. Hope we're back.
We're back.
Let's see we're back. See if this is functioning. Yep. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Hello again.
Right. I hope it's.
I think we need to make sure that bitrate is low on a Sunday, because it's always on Sundays, so we have problems, and on Saturdays it's fine.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think it's because everyone's going to work on Saturday, and on Sunday everybody is like at home enjoying themselves.
Downloading their big games they've been buying.
Yeah. For Black Friday. Sunday's the cursed day.
Well, we're having a lovely day.
Yeah, we're having a lovely day at least.
Except for our logic here. You can try to save this and see if it works.
You already saved it, so yeah.
What do you think about... Do you do programming, Safri? Or are you more of into art or other things?
Say art, say art, say art. There you go. It worked.
I can't believe it worked.
It actually worked.
I dabble in it, but mostly an artist. Okay.
Yeah.
So, good. You're not going to scream at the piece of code we just wrote. Because I think any other...
Krister's internally screaming like... Pretty much.
Yeah.
Your video buffering? I don't know. Yeah. It's coming up with weird stuff on the dashboard.
Yeah. Let's not worry too much about it. We're going to be upgrading computer. So we're going to have more powerful graphics card and everything in it.
But I don't think that really changes the...
We are encoding it on the graphics card.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
We've been buying computer parts for like the last 3 weeks or something, and then got the final parts on Black Friday, but none of them were on offer.
Like, we waited until Black Friday, we're like, yeah, we can buy it and have it on discount, and none of them were on discount.
Mostly just getting sold out instead.
Yeah. Or it's like your CPU.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to arrive until like maybe the 18th of December, like.
No, going with a different model.
Go for a different model.
Yeah. But going with AMD. Team Red. You okay?
I'm Intel. Damn it.
Yeah. You can be Team Blue.
Oh.
I just hear Winky snoring in the background.
Yeah, so that's why I was just like...
she's wearing a jacket because it's pretty
really cold here. It's like -6 degrees.
Well, not inside.
Not inside, no. It's like 20 degrees. I think it's increased now, but yeah. But outside it's -6, so it's really cold. And unfortunately, our neighbor below hasn't started the what do you call it?
The oven yet.
It's not called an oven. It's called a fireplace. That's what it's called. It's called an oven in Norwegian.
Because it's lovely living on second floor because you get the heat from the people down below.
Yeah. They're really nice.
Except when they wake up late.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so you don't like your logic. Can we improve this?
It works.
Mm.
Like the one thing I would maybe change is to make line 89 into one line instead of a thingy around it. But that's just.
But I'd find that easier to read though.
Yeah.
Mm.
It kind of does.
Yeah, I kind of.
We could like write some comments like here, like Claire buffer.
Yeah, that's true.
And then like start and append to buffer. But I don't know if buffer is a good way to put it, but it is a buffer.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think maybe it's wise for us to write Y. Append to buffer, like, you know, to exclude
formatting.
Like that.
Yeah.
There you go. Now we understand why we're doing it.
What are you doing? All right.
There you go. What are we trying to do?
So, we're working on a little conversation script, and we are having Blue Shady, this blueberry, in that trunk.
Yeah, in that trunk.
He's going to give the character a pip.
Yeah.
At the end of this conversation, and we wanted that conversation to turn red. And as you can see, we're typing out the letters one by one into this, speech box.
Yeah.
And as we were typing it one by one, and we have color formatting, it started typing out like color formatting.
And then kind of like getting rid of it as soon as it realized it was the color.
Mm.
And that's not what we wanted, so we had to add that into the script to
kind of
exclude it.
Skip that from the lettering part of it. So that's what we're kind of buffering the formatting, and then like once it's gone through all the formatting, we'll throw them all in.
Pretty much.
So that text can turn red. It's a really ugly red color though.
I know, but it's just standard red color.
Should we find a nice?
Should not find a nice color.
Oh, here's a good idea.
Maybe we should have the same color as these up here.
Should we use the color atlas and sample the color from the atlas?
Could,
just open up Affinity.
I'm gonna do that. Let's just. I'm just gonna go here and type it in.
That's a wise choice.
What are you up to, Zafre, today?
Yes. How's your Sunday? I mean, you said it was good.
But how good?
How good? Right, we got Affinity open.
So let's go and.
Do we have it on?
I think I can go into Unity and just open it up, can't I?
Yeah, double click it. Color atlas is right there.
Right there. So there you go. So we want that type of color, or
bottom left one, maybe.
Bottom left one.
Or what are those colors anyway? They seem
these ones. These ones are used for flowers.
Flowers. That's why they're so vibrant.
We've got a suggestion.
Right.
BD4342.
And that color is not badass, as I always write.
Yeah.
I've been pixeling, right? See, give me some color input.
Let's get there. I'm gonna type this right now. BD4 34D. Okay, let's test this one out.
We're not gonna find out what color it is or something.
No. It's probably gonna be. Is it gonna be like horrible green or something? Or is it gonna be an absolutely beautiful red? Well, it was a nice red, but it doesn't have good contrast.
What can we do to improve that contrast? Should we make it? We need to make it brighter, don't we? But it's a nice shade of red. Should we? If we just
what I'm gonna do
take that color in Affinity.
I'm gonna take it into Affinity. Where's
so we use that hue.
There you go. So we go here. Like that. So we got that nice color, and
let's
then
move.
HLR.
Let's find the slider which was open, wasn't it?
Was it? That's hue though.
No, but you just want to pull it up and to the right.
Up and to the right. Yeah. Okay. Like here, maybe. No, that's a bit too bright.
We will have to just see in game.
Let's see there. We're just gonna trial and error.
So, what you pixeling today, Safari?
Are you pixeling Mr. Pips?
Even brighter.
Even brighter, yes.
And even more red.
Yes.
All right, we got a cool link. I'm gonna check link out. Let's see.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, that is super cool.
I was sure I was looking at your computer live because you sent the GIF. I was like, oh wow, you got a live feed.
Super neat.
It's like I'm not familiar enough with the Sonic universe, but it looks like the one of the characters in Sonic.
But is it the one on the left you've designed, or is it the one on the right, the walk cycle you're doing?
Yeah, like it's one on reference and the other one the animation, or is there both the same? Or your design? Keep going. Up and to the right. That's good. That's right.
Pink now.
That's like Evil Sonic. I designed the sprite, but I'm trying to animate the walk now.
Okay. That's super neat.
Some really nice pixel work.
It's a nice walk cycle as well.
Yeah, I think the walk cycle works well.
I can't do walk cycles.
I mean, maybe one thing I would do a little bit with that walk cycle is that you have, you're probably far from finished with it, is to add a bit of head bob in. So you have a bit more life to it. Because, the body moves really nice up and down.
Would you go like that, Krista, when you walk?
Well, often 2D animated characters do that. But it might also cause a big headache for you to do rest of the pixeling if you start rotating things. I didn't think about that.
I think it's more like the arms would need to be, like, animated, not really the head, because he's already doing the head bob.
Yeah, probably don't rotate anything, because it's going to get messy with your pixels. That's going to be not the fun job.
Start easier first, and then improve.
Yeah. Because I imagine, I'm not familiar enough with pixel animation to tell, but I would imagine that if you start rotating things, the eyes would get all funny, and you couldn't use the same eyes in every frame.
Yeah.
It's probably easier to just, go up and down.
Do you want me to make it more red?
That seems good to me.
Yeah, you're happy with that?
You can make it more red, maybe?
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, since it's not so bright, just go all the way to the right. Yeah, there we go.
It was a very good starting colour, Zafra. We liked it.
Yeah.
We're very big on contrast. We know exactly if it's readable or not.
Yeah, we've been working a lot with that in our web development and stuff like that. So.
It was a very good colour. I liked it.
You received a pip.
Glad to help.
Should we capitalize pip like caps lock?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. But I kind of capitalized it, the capital letter. But when they have it, you need to make sure there's a sound.
Good, we bought a sound library just now.
It's good we bought a sound library.
I don't think we're going to listen to that.
No, I'm not going to listen to that.
That's going to get the messy
But we should definitely integrate that when you do have that pip.
Yeah.
But that we can do in the conversation scripty thingy.
Yeah, so that's the part we probably should get to.
Yeah.
Because we've been walking in circles for this for an hour.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know, because we lost our live counter thingy, because we had to restart the stream.
It was actually part of the sprite palette.
Oh, yeah, from now on, yeah.
It's from your cool goggles. Is that what you got on top of there? Looks a bit like...
Oh, you can see on the left. It looks like goggles.
Or maybe it's a bra.
Oh, gosh, no.
I mean...
Somehow I don't think it is.
Maybe it's like this?
Yeah.
Not quite.
What program are you using, by the way, Zafro?
It seems familiar.
Because I do like the little previewy thingy on the left. I thought that was really
nice
neat.
to be able to see how your character looks in small, yeah.
I'm using Asafrite. Asafrite? Yeah, I think that's it. That's pretty neat. We should check that out. So we should also try and do some pixel art, I think. Because we're not very good at it. It's sometimes nice to have those kind of sprites.
Yes, totally agree. Yeah, I've seen this program before, and people using it. I haven't tried it though.
It seems so basic, but as I guess that's really what you need.
And it's so hard to do a good job of it.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Right, they sell it on Steam even.
Ooh.
So it costs 80 kroners. It's currently on discount. Right, anyway.
That's actually quite nice, actually. Because it's a tool, it's something you'd use.
True that.
How you doing, Winky?
She's a pop-up Wink.
Are you doing good, Winks? Ever since I got it, I love doing pixel animations in it. Okay, so that's brilliant to hear that you really enjoying it as well, especially doing animations, because I hate doing animations. Really hate them. Because what other experience have you had before?
Yeah, with the animation before this.
With the blurrings? Listen? You telling me that it's treat time?
I think she's trying to tell us something.
Is it treat time?
Should we roll treats?
We should roll treats.
Animations are tough, but I seem to make the ones in Asprite more bouncy.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's really good for those type of characters.
Yeah.
I would almost can't have too much bounciness. Oh,
No,
you can, but... Right, should we go treats?
Yeah.
Should I go treats? You go treats?
Yeah, should we also boil the kettle for some more tea?
More tea.
More tea. More tea. I'm just gonna close this. Okay. Wings? What are you thinking about? There? She knows the treats are coming out. Dun, dun, dun. Words? Let's go with singing. I'm trying it. We have a can but in frame right now. There you go.
Is this one acceptable? For Morris?
For Morris, yeah.
Yeah.
For Winky, the other one's better. He's gonna gulp that down in a second, but it's good for his teeth. They should have done treats.
Oh, alright, sorry guys. Alright. Want to teeth up? Yeah, good boy. Winky, good boy. Yeah, good girl. Huh? Alright, they're happy.
Okay, now Winky decided to go. There you go. Is that better? Yeah, kind of. Here's the scraps.
Is that acceptable dog cam?
Thanks.
It's complicated having dog cam in your life.
Yeah.
Right, doggies are happy, we're happy.
Puppies! I love that pop stars. Why is it loading buffering?
Yeah, is our stream still lagging for anybody? Because it's lagging for us in our replay or playback in our dashboard. You just reloaded our dashboard.
I just reloaded our dashboard. Oops.
Good work.
I don't know what happened now.
Now my screen is black. Yeah. Anyway, let us know if there's any trouble with it.
It might be also that you're going to too high bitrate quality. Just put it down a bit, maybe.
Okay.
Oh shoot! I don't know. He's gonna do it.
One person operate the computer at a time.
Yes, one person operate. Oh shit! That everywhere.
Right, now we have a tea restock. You guys having any tea or coffee today? Tea drinkers? More snow? Well. I'm more of a soda person. Oh, Sandra GG is back here. Winky is so lovely. It's killing me.
Who is it?
Sandra is back.
Sandra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
So, how are you doing today? Yeah, I think our little doggies are quite happy with their morning treats. Should I fix that camera angle a little bit? Yep. Or does you look funny? Alright. There we go. I don't want to touch any code when Claire's not here, because that usually goes down quite badly. So, you know what we'll do? We'll just go over to dog cam. Haha! Now, let's enjoy the noms. I just woke up and ended up here. Oh, that's really nice. Well, it's really nice when you see the notification on your phone. It's like, oh yeah, I have a cozy morning. That's kind of how we're thinking about it as well. And we were trying to do our stream yesterday as well, but it didn't quite work out. Because we had guests all week, so we needed a rest day. So, yeah, it was nice having guests as well, though. But we needed our time off. But it's we haven't been that very productive this morning. It's been a good stream though. But we're working on trying to get our conversation script going, or to give out actually little pips, as previously we called fertilizers. They're enjoying the treats. How's tea going, Claire? I can't believe it's 1st of December already. Time's flying by quite fast in November.
31 days left of the year.
Yeah.
What's wrong with your tea, Winky?
She seems to be doing okay.
Yeah, she wants me to play with it.
I thought we were supposed to be doing work, but doesn't always happen.
But dogs are important.
Mm.
Hello, Sinatra Gigi.
Sinatra just woke up and ended up here.
Ended up here.
Yep.
It's good to know that you ended up here.
Yeah, that's a good place to end up.
Oh, you went on some mega dog cam.
Yeah, because I said that if I touch any code, I'm gonna break it all. So
yeah, that is true. Yeah. Do we go back onto the live one now?
Yeah.
There you go. No. Now we have it.
Right. So
no code was broken whilst I was away, is it?
I haven't touched anything for that very purpose, because every stream I touch something by myself, it goes down pretty badly.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just gonna dismiss this thing because it keeps coming up all the time.
Yep. Can we clear those?
I don't know. There you go. As soon as you click them, it's gone. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's just we're trying to learn Streamlabs.
And yeah, on our dodgy internet.
Yep. So
yeah, so we were going to implement the little pips now. So we have at least that coming up, but now we need to do that if it does.
What I'm thinking is that in our conversation script we should have
little boolean which says has a pip or not.
Yeah, exactly. And then basically once we do stop conversation, it will see did I have that boolean, then set that onto the player's pip script.
Yeah, okay.
So we need to kind of make a player pip script.
Yeah.
But we should start with the pip script, because there's no reason for us to implement that boolean here without actually having the pip script first.
Yeah, because it's the pip script which is kind of going to dictate whether anything happens or not.
Yeah. So on Mr. Pips, we're gonna have player pips.
Player pips. Player pips.
Work, Claire, work. Dog is already happy.
I'm sorry.
I think player pips is a great name for a script, because we have player move and then we have player. What is the other one? What's right there? Like player interact, and then we have player pips.
Maybe player pickup instead, so it's a little bit easier to know what if we end up not having pips in the future.
Okay.
Player pickup at that.
What is the hardest thing in programming? Naming things and cache invalidation.
And cache invalidation, yes, very important.
And then off by one errors.
Is Crystal going to keep coming up with new things that break code?
No, it's just those things.
Okay, it's just those things. Okay, there you go. Yay, we have this.
But if I was off by one, then I might have come up with another thing.
Oh, shoot, man. Moritz, you eating everything? You've eaten everything.
I didn't.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't eat so fast. It was good, Mommy.
I think you enjoyed that.
I think you enjoyed it.
Winky's gonna be eating hers for another hour.
Oh, look at the camera, Moritz. You're such a cutie. You're so cute. Yeah.
This is why we get no work done.
This is how we get no work done. Yeah. So it's you guys' fault to want to have like the dogs having nibbles and looking cute and yeah.
Blame them, right? Think we were the ones who initiated that, Claire. We need to take responsibility here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Nah. Okay, yeah, so we got a player pickup. So, do we need to do anything else with it?
Yeah, we actually need to implement it.
Oh, okay.
Do we need to do anything else? Create the script, it's gotta work.
Yeah!
Right, so we can...
Just a little magic by itself.
Should I...
No.
Poke around?
No,
okay.
poking.
You do
no
it then.
No poking. I don't like when Chris
Delete
pokes
the
around.
comments.
Delete the comments. I like the comments. The comments are
They're
cute.
terrible.
Why on earth do you have your headset over on top of your... Like... Chris's desk is actually messy. Mine is really nice and clean.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I'm right.
That's always the case.
It's always the case. Delete the comments. You normally like to select all and paste.
I done
you?
it.
You done already. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we're gonna have some bools up here, right?
Yeah. No, we would have a counter, surely, an integer. Because how many pickups have we done? Because it's right.
Yeah, but shouldn't we also be having a bool to know if something's being picked up as well?
But this is on the player, so
it's on the player. Yeah, okay.
if it's been, it's how many has been.
And
Pips. Because that's easy to rename later if we need to. Because C# or Visual Studios need to.
We're gonna start at 0.
Yeah.
And what is everybody up to today? Just, because Clara's struggling with code, so she's like, what is everybody else up to? Woo!
Fentra, did you manage to get out of bed? Or how's your morning going?
Yes, we've got Pips here. But then, do we really need to do anything else here until we kind of go into the conversation?
So I'm thinking one thing we could do here is to have a function which is public.
Ooh, a public function. Chris is like, nah, I'm going to be controller now.
It's just easy to illustrate.
Yeah. And we're not going to...
Why is it... it's void.
It's void.
There we go.
There you go. Problem solved.
So public void pickup. And when that one is called, we do pips +1.
Yeah.
The reason I think it's best to do it that way, rather than making the other one public, is because we want to run some code to initiate the actual visualization of it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And potentially play the sound effect. And all that can be done here. Yeah.
But what about if you end up getting the pip halfway during, during the conversation? Or would you only get it at the end?
Only at the end, because we talked about it. In conversation, we're going to have it called at the stop.
Yeah, but I meant in terms of, in the...
Oh, we only do it at the end.
We're only going to do it at the end.
Because it's often the conversation of a character goes like, hey, I got something good for you. Do you want to have it? And you're like, yeah. And then we blabber on about something else. And then, you received comes at the end. Yeah,
I guess so. Morris is like, but I didn't receive anything.
You had your treat.
You guys are boring. That's what Morris is telling us. Oh, Morris, you're the cutest little munchkin ever. Yeah, you are. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop looking at the puppet dog eyes and start doing stuff. Yeah.
This code is wonderfully formulated. Almost. Okay, you were so close. The autocorrect we're gonna have. What is happening now? Now she's just guessing in the blind.
I got this.
The script name was player pickup, right? So
was it called player? Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, that's why I got it confused.
Right.
And then it's pickup. That's why I got confused.
Yeah, and let's call it. There we go. Nice. But that's on a Boolean if there is something to pick up. Right?
I've done it again.
Okay, it's fine.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Right, we made an if statement. That's good.
Yeah, because we haven't done the other part yet. I don't know what other things. Because we need to make sure there's the if here, and we need to obviously put that down below.
Up above.
Up above? Up above.
Here.
Oh, it's where we make a bool.
Not in the state, in the params, because it's an input, isn't it? And it's serialized.
Is it serialized?
Yeah, we want to decide.
Oh yeah, we want to decide. Yes, of course.
Honestly, not tired.
So is it gonna be a bool? I think.
A bool, and then what are we gonna name it? Has pip or give pip?
I think give pip or give pickup.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then default is to false. Yeah.
And down here.
If give pickup, when we run that.
If give pickup.
There we go. Finished.
Then there you go. See.
Now I can just call it a day. But we don't print or do anything what actually happens. So.
No, I know, but I'm gonna just check if Mr. Shady gets give pickup.
Ah, there we go.
And then we go into here, go into this, and print.
Print number of pips maybe.
Okay, pips. Oh shit. Whoops. Sorry. Oops. Ah. Claire's not in the mood today. Let's take the doggy to the walk. tempting, but it's icy outside, and I might slip and fall.
Yeah, that happened 2 days.
2 days ago. Yeah. And I hurt my wrist. I was like,
is your leg okay?
My leg's better now.
Okay.
And my wrist's okay. Somehow. That's what happens when you play too much Kingdom Hearts.
it's lethal when
lethal,
snow just comes and it's been like plus and minus degrees all mixed together. But it's properly cold. Wonder if that's gonna last. It's not just, oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. I don't have Norwegian kindergarten training, which is basically that they learn to slip around on ice without any problem and they just become immune. All Norwegians are not afraid of ice.
Well, it's not quite true that all Norwegians, but I think
the majority of Norwegians are fine with ice. So it's just me and like anyone that isn't Norwegian is just like slipping around like idiots. And I'm like,
Can I go BRB?
No, you can't BRB.
Oh, I need to.
See, we need to see how many pups have been received.
Yeah, go for it.
What are you doing? There you go. Yep. And I do have special ice shoes as well, but they're not good enough. Not good. Not good. But we love Norway, so we'll stay there. The thing is, in the UK, if it snows, everything stops. So it's nicer in Norway when it snows. Everyone's like, yeah, it's just snowing. We're used to it already. Let's see if we get a console. You received 1 pip. Krista, we got a pip. I just talked to him again and got 2 pips. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah. Oops. There you go. Now Chris and I can discuss it. Let's play Icy Tower then. Were you playing it at the time it was popular? Have you ever heard of it? Icy Tower? No, at least I haven't heard about it. I'm gonna like research this now. Icy Tower. No, we haven't played Icy Tower. At least I haven't. Krister might have. Have you played Icy Tower, Krister? No, he's somewhere else. It's a mini climbing game. Okay, yeah, I see from here that it's like. Is it from like the 90s? 2000s? We're in the 2000s. They're in the 2010s. Are we in? Yeah. It looks really cute though. The 2001, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's like early 2000s. Yeah. Have you heard of Icy Tower?
No, I haven't.
Krista hasn't heard of Icy Tower neither. Is in 2001?
I heard of Tiny Tower, which was that simulation game which you had inhabitants. But this looks like that other game which was like wildly popular, which was like, what's it called again? I don't remember it. That was like back in 2012. This is way before that.
Yeah, it's 2001, yeah. I mean, they even had a picture of a CRT up there.
That game was probably based on this one, actually.
Probably.
That's awesome.
Was it you would slide around if you were jumping up?
Oh, it's a Flash game, so I bet. It does look like a Flash game.
Yeah, it did look like that when I looked on the web results.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Right.
So I realised that was a bug.
Huh? What was the bug?
Well, if you talk to the character multiple times, you get multiple pips.
Right.
So I wrote that if you receive one, you shouldn't be able to receive more.
But we know how to fix it. In the conversation script, when you give it, you turn it back, the boolean back to false.
Yeah. Okay. We did here? No, we did it there.
Just like in that if statement where it happens, like then to give pickup is equals to false.
The underheat's here, isn't it?
Yeah. And also then we need to remove the final line of the conversation as well, because otherwise it says you receive the pip every time you talk to him.
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
So we should just like chop off the last piece of the array.
Yes, how are we gonna do that? Did we have wait a second, we have speech index, that's it. But we can't
Here comes a lack of C#. I know exactly how to do this in lots of other languages. How to delete, remove an element from an array in C#.
Because we do have all our speech index and everything, so that's not a problem.
So to delete an array element, this website tells me I have no idea how to do this.
Remember to have tea, guys. It's very important.
How do you
coffee.
Delete an element from an array in C#, blah blah blah.
Maybe you should have the last element of the array. That might be easier.
Yeah, because everyone creates the array from scratch.
Yeah. Remove at num index.
We can try and check if that
You
exists.
can try that, yeah.
So can we then do like, is it called speech?
Yeah, speech. I don't know whether it's speech index
No, speech.
or speech. Okay. You spelled it wrong. I'll help you out here first. Speech.
Dot.
There you go.
And then see what function we have. Do you have like remove at?
No.
So, slide faster, jump higher type of physics. It is.
Okay.
When you got out.
When you can't go out because of the ice, you can play with ice at home.
Right. I think
that is true. That's a good idea, actually.
Mm.
It's just like, but do you get enough, like, cardio training?
Cardio on your fingers.
Actually, that's probably a good idea. It probably would then.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. So this Stack Overflow post is like, you can do that, but you have to like use different libraries. So, but doesn't it have dot remove maybe?
It says get length.
No, we don't need length. We just need something to remove shit. Set values to string.
That's all we have. Clone copy 2 equals.
One thing we could do.
Yeah.
Is set it equal to empty. If it's empty, we skip it. It feels a bit dodgy.
I think we're searching for the wrong stuff here.
No, it did have more answers to it.
Snow is nice. When ice comes with it, you'll have trouble. Yeah.
Yeah. It's terrible.
It's really bad. And then also as well, like on the weekends, they don't come and grit the pavements.
Yeah.
But we live in like a cooperative, so they pay to have people to come and grit the roads. But everywhere else you can't walk.
So right outside our doorstep, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. But everywhere else, no. Until Monday, and then it will be gritted. And then at like 4 o'clock in the morning, we'll hear the gritting machines because I wake up every time from them. Unfortunately. Have you? Because Sinatra, you're from Turkey, right? Was it?
That might be right.
Was that? I'm just gonna wait for the response now. Yeah. Have you seen snow before? Because did they even have snow in Turkey?
Yeah, I think there are lots of tall mountains and stuff.
Do they? Okay. Because I don't know, so that's why I'm asking.
I've never been to Turkey, but I think you have quite a varied landscape, if I'm right.
I'm gonna ask the expert. Klaus is like, wait. Okay. I'll continue waiting.
I'm just looking for how to do this.
I know you are. Hence the waiting.
But I guess it seems to me, it's a bit like C++, etc., where once you make an array, it's of a certain size. So you need to kind of recreate it. So I'm thinking like an easy solution for us, since this script is the way it is, we can do like speech dot length. Would it be -1? Yeah. Is equal to, and then just an empty string. Or can we set it to null even?
Null, probably.
Does it accept that? So we will clear it out.
I'll explain it like this. In the north and the center areas, yep. We do have it, but in the seaside, we don't have as much. Yeah. Well, I would assume the seaside might be a little bit warmer, so...
Yeah.
Because normally even here as well, even by the sea, it's... Yeah, a lot less snow.
And most of Norway live by the sea.
Yeah, pretty much.
So... we're
but
right next to the sea.
I didn't even know that about Turkey, so I've learned something new today. Thank you, Sinatra.
Yeah, I thought it was quite a varied landscape there. But
I just think about it as a warm country because loads of people, like especially like Norwegians as well, they tend to go to Turkey in wintertime.
But by the seaside.
But by the seaside,
yeah.
So yeah. As well as going to Greece and Spain and all that jazz. Some Norwegians don't like it when it's so cold up here. And Morris agrees. He's yawning on stream. Morris is good today. He's actually staying on Duckham.
That's nice.
He loves us. Thank you, Morris. He's giving me the evil eye.
So I'm wondering here. I'm just like trying to think through this. If we have set the last element to null, how do we skip it? I think it has to be on the next sentence. It needs to detect the fact that it should stop conversation instead of starting animating. So if that's out of proportion, or if this speech index. All right.
Audio speaker mode. Where is it? Okay, now we just have him sitting in front of Dog Cam and he's like, "What are you wearing?"
Hey, we're doing some game development here.
No, we're pooping our doggas. Morris says no. Yeah, you can look at your bed and go to bed. But it doesn't do that. What is warm there, mommy? Yeah, so yeah, you were doing here. The speech index is not equal to speech length, or the speech index is equal to null.
Right.
Which I have no understanding of.
Yes, because you weren't paying attention.
Sorry, my apologies.
Should we...
have you seen our muffins? He's right behind here.
Oh, hello.
He's right there.
He's entered between the chairs.
He has decided that he will beg for more food.
More treats.
More treats. Need more treats. Or more snuggles.
Should we do this?
I'm just gonna snuggle him.
No, we're not gonna do this.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm waiting. See?
One hand is stretching to snuggle the dog.
Yeah, but there's a happy doggo. Okay. See, I'm done. Yeah.
Right. So when we stop the conversation, we want to make sure that next time it doesn't have the last element. So we set it to null.
Yeah.
Just to have it empty, and we say here that in the future, when we speak to this person, when we go to the next sentence, it's going to stop the conversation if it encounters a null speech.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Which would only happen if it's been set here.
Yeah, with the pickup. Yeah, makes sense.
So it becomes a bit convoluted and weird, but it would probably work fine.
But the big question is, does it work?
We'll see.
Drum roll, please.
Let's see if this is working then.
Click. I'm trying to hide here. Don't tell my wife. Take this. Hers is the good stuff.
Receive the pip.
Okay. Shh. Trying to hide here. Don't tell my wife. Take this. Hers is... Okay.
So that worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Right,
You can still talk to him. Awesome.
Sandra says, upper side of the mountains always have snows though. But what you said, Claire, about the Norwegians coming here in the summer or spring mostly. Summer it can go up to 40 degrees near the seaside and 30, 35 other areas. But in winter it is minus something except seaside. Seaside is about 0 to 15. All right.
Yeah. Well, the thing is if it's 0 to 15 degrees, that's sometimes a lot better than here.
Oh.
So we had 3 weeks of rain.
Oh, that was terrible.
No joke. 3 weeks of rain.
Yesterday was the first time we saw the sun in like 3 weeks.
Yeah. So yeah, that wasn't much fun. So. And your parents are in Spain.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like, wasn't it 15, 20 degrees or something?
Oh, they're enjoying that.
Yeah, they're enjoying that.
Compared to us. But now we have snow though, so it's a bit lighter.
Snow, yeah. We like it when it snows.
This worked.
Yes. And then we got the Christmas feeling because it's snowing.
That's true.
And we haven't set up our Christmas star yet. We need to do that today.
Christmas star.
Yeah, you know, a little light up star.
Yeah, in the window.
In the window, yeah. Because everybody started like putting Christmas decorations everywhere, and we haven't done that yet. But we've decorated ourselves. We just have to go around with these all the time.
Yeah, that would be festive.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute when you put it on Moritz.
Oh, he looked cutest, especially this one. He looked so cute.
Suited him down to a T, and he was just like, "Yeah, it looks good on me."
Yeah.
And he was cool with it.
It didn't fit on Winky, unfortunately.
Right.
So we'll have to leave that.
I think now that we mentioned it, and since we're being super unproductive anyway, we need to show a picture of it. Because I think that picture has been synced up to my machine. Let's see.
Morris is like, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Morris, where are you? Come on, little Miffins. Morris, come here. Morris.
This is important.
I know it's important. Didn't you have it sorted by? It's a bit below that. It was when my brother was around.
I don't see it. Do you see it? Should be there somewhere.
And there's Winky with hers.
Does that thing, that sun never sets, happen there? I don't know what it's called. We're in the southern part of Norway, like an hour south of Oslo, and we don't have that, and neither do they in Oslo.
But in north of Norway, like about halfway, a little more than halfway,
a bit more than halfway up, you will have now complete darkness.
Yeah. For 6 months of the year.
No,
and then
not 6 months.
Well, it feels like 6 months. And then in summertime, they'll have the sun around all the time.
Yeah, and no darkness.
No darkness. And I'm like, I'm satisfied here. We have at least like 5 hours of sunlight, so I'm satisfied.
Yeah, it's tough even with just the 5 hours. So.
I think it was me who took the photo.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Is this on your phone?
I think so.
That's why we don't have it there. That's crisis. I need that picture on my computer.
It's a very important picture. I think it is, at least. As I made sushi. As I made okonomiyaki.
Nobody knows what that is, Claire, except us. There it is.
There you go.
Okay, now we can do this to show it, since it will be from a phone. Look how cute it is. That little squee-wordy dog. Totally worth it. Black curtain life.
Yes.
Yes, that's what it's like in wintertime. Safri liked the picture of Moritz.
There's another one. I'm just gonna. My brother's sitting in the background.
Yeah, they're just wearing the other one.
Yeah. He's such a cutie pie.
Suits him so well.
And Winky was really happy. I do remember I saw it out on the toilets.
Claire, let's not go there. Okay, let's get back to our work, were we? Moritz. He's getting a fan club now.
He is gonna get a fan club.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's gonna be like, you know, they're having in animes and everything. You know, there's fan clubs. We do have a video of Winky as well.
Right, alright. Claire?
Yeah, I know, but I'm so happy.
We can't just sit and look at dog things all day.
It's good motivation. It's good productivity. Who agrees? And hello to all the new viewers.
All right.
We are just looking at dog pictures right now.
It's good for motivation, but maybe not for productivity. But I heard that motivation is good for productivity.
No, I heard that dogs are very good for productivity. I mean, I'm just gonna like move the dog cam so you can see this productivity going on right now. Look at this productivity. There you go. That is productivity 101.
Oh, I think she's enjoying that chewing stick.
I'm a Winky fan. Sorry, Moritz. Or Maury. Maury has his new nickname. Should have that. They have way too many nicknames. Morris is
Dog
called...
picture developing. Right. We were for a little while considering to make a dog game, but we were...
Well, we've already made Mission Squeak.
Yeah, we actually did make
enough.
a dog game, yeah, that's true.
We did, yeah.
It's up on itch for those who want to try it. That was a game jam.
It was a game jam. That was Winky trying to infiltrate the garden of Moritz and steal his squeaky toy. And the only reason we did it was because we found an asset pack that we bought that had a Chihuahua model in it. So we're like, yeah, let's just have Winky do that.
Because it was, you know, what do you call it? A game jam. So we didn't have time to model a dog and animate a dog. And...
Did we only have 2 weeks for it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't have.
Oh, we had less than 2 weeks because we needed to travel.
Oh, yeah, forget that. So yeah. So Winky stole his squeaky toy, and now we have Mr. Shady giving random pips out to people.
Blue Shady.
Blue Shady. Wee Blue Shady.
He got his new tune shader on him, so he looks pretty neat.
Yeah. So now we have that actually coming up.
Yeah.
Should we be doing anything more?
Maybe. What do you think?
It should be adding it to Mr. Pips then.
Yeah.
Surely.
So this one, you know, when it gets picked up, we need to actually show it.
Show it, yes.
Which means I think we should instantiate it, which means we need to make a prefab with a little ball.
Okay, so we're gonna make a prefab.
Yep.
With a little ball.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Maybe just make a game object with a circle in it. And then we can replace that circle with like something which looks a bit more like a pip in the future.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then we can just name this Pip.
Let's go with a sphere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you, sphere? I didn't reset the game object. Oopsie.
No, you don't need to.
Oh yeah, I can just okay. Just calm yourself, okay, Krista?
It was
okay.
fine.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I'll just like there you go. Put it up to here. There you go.
When you react with him, her again, I meant. Or so I didn't read it previously. About the game, maybe Shady can say something different after giving the pip. Right, so we were considering, often games have like on second time you talk to something. You're making a pip shape, are you?
Yeah, I'm making a pip shape.
They say something different than the first time around. And I totally kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
And that would actually have solved this entire problem we were messing about with. But we decided we were not going to implement that because we're like, too much work and we're trying to keep the scope of the game down. But it probably would have been less work than what we just did. So
Probably, yeah. Probably.
So maybe we will go back and actually do that. We will leave like this for now.
There you go, a pip.
The red pomegranate material has been applied to our pip.
Okay.
No, it was fine. The red pomegranate was good.
You think so? Okay. We're good with the red pomegranate. There you go. There you go. It looks kind of like seedy.
Yeah.
Looks a bit seedy.
Yeah, it will do.
I think it's a bit too big for a seed, but it'll have to do. We'll just resize it a bit like, wee! Come on. Ah! Damn you! There you go. Okay, now I can prefab it. I'm going to rename it, and it's going to be called
Pip.
That's going to be so confusing when we put it into prefabs.
It's not the Mr. Pip, it's just a Pip. We can call it Pip Pickup or Pip
I think
Follow.
I'm going to do Pip
Follow.
Pip Follower. Follower! There you go, we have a Pip Follower.
See, that's a good name.
There you go.
Maybe show it into the special folder.
Oh, yeah, I should put it in the special. Yeah, that's good.
Because we're really good at organizing our project.
What? We don't reorganize our project. What could you possibly be talking about?
Things get messy.
Yeah. What is everybody else up to today? We're just making pips out of random red pomegranate material. Pretty much. Should I maybe lie it the other way?
No,
So it actually looks like a pip.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
There you go. See, wee.
That was good.
This is override. That did override. Okay. Whoops, I pressed random buttons again. Yes, so we need to make it that randomly appears out of...
Because I wonder if we should nest it, but we can fix that in the future when we change the material anyway, or the thing.
Yeah.
But for the time being, that will do the trick, and we should probably then have an input on our pip script.
This one?
Yeah. Which is like a serialized field with
I like to
that prefab.
Let's do this. Okay, wait a second. Bear with me, guys. There you go. I managed to use the keyboard.
Without accidentally launching any random program.
But how do you...
So that would be a game object.
Game object, wasn't it?
And we will call it...
pickup? No,
pip prefab or something?
Pip prefab.
Yeah.
I like that. I put way too much space. That's
fine.
I don't like space. Yeah, so then, but do we have, is it not instantiated anywhere?
It's on Player.
Oh yeah, we put it on Player. I forgot we put it on Mr. Pips.
Should we close that
oh yeah, we need to.
Environment.
Yeah, Mr. Pips, I forgot we put it on him. Okay. There you go, there's the...
But pull it in from the project in the bottom left,
not
from the scene. And you can delete one in the scene.
Let's do that. There you go.
Looking good.
Clean project.
Ish.
I just love the army of blueberries.
Yeah, we're not going there.
We're not going there.
We will never exit Army of Blueberries if we go there.
So there. And so when you do have the pickup, we're adding it in.
Which means you can instantiate it.
Yeah. So prefab.
It's called like instantiate.
Is it called It is instantiate.
Long time since I've written that, but
and then I guess we just...
No, it's not like that. It's a function.
Oh, but it did have that as well.
I know. It threw you off.
Oh, okay. It threw me off. I don't like when things throw me off, you know? And then we can do pip prefab, right?
No, it's it has like lots of functions or params and overloads. So you need the original object, so that would be the pip prefab.
Yeah, then you need to have the position and the rotation.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So, in here, pip. Is that right?
Yep.
Prefab.
And then the position would be transform.position.
Transform.position.
Yeah. It'll be we're gonna override position later, and then we do.
Do we want a rotation?
Yeah, quaternion identity.
Quaternion identity.
Dot identity. Yeah, that's like a zeroed out quaternion rotation.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It's kind of like vector 3 0 ish, but for quaternions.
Okay, because they only had the ability to have a quaternion, we had to do that.
Yeah.
Winky is really enjoying her steak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not going to do anything, right? Or is it? I've never used Instantiate in a while.
In a while is the clue here. You've forgotten. Yeah, it does, but it returns a game object. And we need to take care of that game object because we're going to actually update them on every frame to move them around.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So we should make... what is the motivational goal behind the game? Likely, why are you doing this game? Yeah, that's
to learn a lot of stuff.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
And the motivation behind it is definitely to learn. As you can see, we're
still
absolute noobs at this.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be a tiny little game, and then it ended up kind of growing out of proportion, which is normally how it is. Because at the beginning, we were going to make every single model. We were going to make the characters. We were going to make a rafting mini game. We were going to do all types of like stuff in it. But now we've scaled down the scope, so we're only having pre-made assets.
No, that's not true. We're having some pre-made assets to spruce up the world a little bit.
And yeah.
But we're still making all the characters ourselves. There's still a lot of models we made ourselves, etc.
Yeah, we have only one more character to create, which is the mushroom.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have that. We struggled a lot with animation.
But we did get through it.
We did get through it. We did.
And Pips is animating nicely now.
He is, yeah.
And so is Blueberry. He even got the sitting animation for Blue Mary.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a bit upset because Unity, when we updated to the latest version of Unity, didn't want to keep our animations from Blender.
Yeah, they're broke. Yeah. But maybe it's better in this version of Unity. We're on the F10, so there's like 4 versions behind the newest stable release.
And why we made this game, we just thought it would be cute to have Mr. Pips. And Winky is looking really funny right now.
Hey there.
What's up?
Hey. She hasn't finished her thingy, but I think she feels finished with it.
Did you finish? Yeah. She's wagging her tail. That is totally not finished.
All right,
she wanted attention. That was it. Last time on the stream, we were talking about something really serious in our code, and Winky just looked up at the camera completely shocked, and I was just like, "Winky, you're right." And she's just like,
"That got clipped."
That got clipped.
Who clipped that?
I don't know.
I don't remember the username. Somebody clipped that. Yeah. Anyway.
So Winky, I think maybe like the chewing stick maybe gets her a little bit high or something. I don't know. And too much sugar. I don't think there's even sugar in it. I don't know what's in that. It's a chewing stick. It's good for their teeth.
We know it's good for them, so.
Yeah. So I think she suddenly just gets a bit like, what's going on? We have so many viewers. Hello, viewers. Hello. We had like 11 and it dropped down again. I was like, no, it's because we were talking about non-dog related stuff. So people were like, no, we're leaving.
Don't worry about it. We're trying to work on our game.
We're trying to work on our game. Yeah, and we're struggling quite a lot.
But then for the people who are joining us, hi, we're Snuti. We work on our game called The Life of Mr. Pips, and we're trying to learn how to make games at the same time as we're sharing the journey. Yeah. And I'm terrible at doing this intro.
No, Chris is quite good at it, actually.
Yeah. But how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let us know what you're up to. Also, free to share links in our chat if it's relevant.
It's relevant.
But I also like to get to know people, so you're welcome to drop your Twitter handle, etc.
Yep. And please praise the little hats.
And yeah, we're wearing hats today because it's 1st of December.
So we're getting into Christmas feel.
Winky Love Club is the new game for me. So this game is actually an experiment for you, huh? So there is not a hidden project behind it or something. Well, the hidden project behind it is that we used to make games like 4 years ago.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years ago, yeah.
And like Corona SDK game engine for mobile stuff, and it was... It didn't work out so well.
It didn't.
We did that for like 2 years and got nowhere.
And we were working on a project for 2 years before we had to abandon it because, we needed to start earning money.
Yeah. So. And that project was Driftbloom, and our motivation is certainly to pick up that project again and actually make it from scratch and make it properly.
And we had so many cute assets. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. Do you have them here? I don't even know where you have them.
Yeah, I do have them. You'll find them.
They're like hidden behind the like thingy.
I can get it up. Some random assets from our previous game. Because I was surprised to see how much work we put into it.
Yeah.
It's insane.
2014, I think it is.
Yeah, it's in here.
I think the Winky Love Club should be a visual novel, I think. Where you can go down all the different paths. She said you want to be with Mars.
It sounds a bit like you're gonna make a visual novel.
Game idea, guys, come on.
Right. I found the logo for the game.
We found the logo.
So
But that's not the game itself.
No, that's not the game itself. I think I have some random screenshots here. Let's see. Pictures. Yeah, so here's some pictures of the game.
And some initial sketches.
That's really early version of the game.
Oh man, that's early.
It changed a lot since then.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were like this hot air balloon that was floating around, and you were this little girl hanging out in a hot air balloon, and you were painting the world into color. That was
a really nice concept art remade.
That was I worked way too long on this picture.
Yeah. But it's a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it had a little bunny in it.
It hasn't refreshed there.
What hasn't refreshed?
Oh no, you're on the next photo. Okay.
There's some videos, but yeah, it was running on iPad, etc. These pictures are from like 2013.
Yep.
So yeah, that was Riftbloom. Here's actually some cool stuff. You can see the paint being flicked off the balloon, and you paint the world, and the world goes into color, and the paint bounces around and stuff like that.
I spent way too much time.
And the background changes color as you pick up different stars with different colors, and yeah, the game was actually almost like it was very playable, and it was just not finished on the content side. It was almost finished in a way.
There you go.
Yeah, that's our old Donny Canter.
Donny.
Safri says very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, actually, it'll be a very a visual novel game, says Sinatra.
Sinatra, would you be making that one? I'll draw and I'll help you.
Right.
And I forgot all about this. It was so cute.
And it had like a story. Yeah, we worked on it for 2 years. So.
I'm playing. I think on my PJs on, I was playing it in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we designed all the assets, and yeah.
But anyway, our goal for a current way of game development is that we need to increase efficiency because we're just a team of 2, and we want to be able to make games efficiently good.
Yes.
That was great English.
Chris got English kudos today. Sinatra says, I want to be a game developer too, and the first game type idea are the visual novels and puzzle games, since I'm a puzzle master tester, and Winky might be in it, actually. Do you want to cooperate with me? I'm not very good at puzzle games, so I'll go on the visual novel side, because at least I've read, I don't know, or played 15, 16 different visual novels.
She usually plays a visual novel every evening before going to bed. That's like a routine.
So I'm working through Steins Gate now. So I'm doing it. This game visuals look great. Thank you, Sinatra.
Cheers. And there was so much work behind all those art assets that you just saw. All the buildings were in different parts and like in sprite sheets and stuff, and you could color different parts of the buildings.
And I think there was something like, I don't know, like
we wrote
50 different buildings I designed.
Maybe not that many.
There was a lot of buildings.
But also we wrote our own custom Photoshop script. Oh, yeah. So in order to export the layers in the right way in Photoshop, we had our own special script in Photoshop.
Man.
And it got pulled through like the sprite sheets program, and then like into the game engine. And in the game engine, we had our own special custom importer. And
see all of this buildings, level pack.
Well, they don't see it.
Oh yeah, well yeah. There's 7 houses in the first one. 7 on the other. 8 on the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Testing houses. Yeah, we made a lot. Yeah, way too much.
That's great. We might talk later then, but let's talk about pips for now.
Yes, let's talk about pips. So we were doing this and we instantiated it, but we didn't remember whether instantiating it would just make it appear or not.
It will. Okay. It will make it appear, but I said it returns a game object and we need to store it.
Yes. Okay. How do you store the game object?
Okay.
This is like
I'm taking charge here. So this will be. Whoa.
You're taking charge. You didn't say to switch controller.
We're switching control. Right, so right, we need to have another state here with like maybe we should do transforms.
Yeah.
It will be an array transforms, or maybe make a list actually. List.
Okay.
Transform of
because we're gonna have them following afterwards, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Yeah, okay.
Pips. Alright. That's already taken. You know how good idea. We will rename pips to number of pips.
I really like that you can do this.
I love this renaming thing. So that'll be number of pips. Here will be the actual pips. Pops.
Pops.
Pips equals to new list of type transform.
Never say it near a woman, Krista. You might get killed, buddy.
What? I'm innocent.
Wait, have you eaten it all? Do I still see it?
Yeah, but she's finished then. Maybe take her off her.
I'll take it off her so she doesn't get upset. Oh no, can I take it off that? Look at that. No, I can't.
She shook with it in her mouth.
Yeah, I know.
Impressive.
I can't take that away. I mean, she might hit me for life.
Switching to the action here. She's like smoking a cigar. You're having way too much fun there.
Yeah, I'm way too much.
So we have a bit bad quality camera on the dog cam. It's just a really old webcam we just found from.
Wiki,
Yeah.
Yeah, you look cute. You look like you're smoking a cigarette. I know.
You're supposed to take it off her and give her cuddles.
What?
Is your job hard?
Morris, don't push your tongue out. Dip. What? No, not both of you dogs after. Get that thing out. Can I get a lick? I'm gonna nudge his head. Okay.
I hope you guys are enjoying watching this as much as I am.
My chihuahua. You okay? Yeah.
Forget productivity.
Come on, high five. Come on. You can do that. You can't do high five anymore, do it? Come on, high five.
Dog cam is very good for morale. I mean, we have a home office, or this is our office. We work in this every day of the week. And those dogs are what keeps us sane. I do love working from home, really. And we have really good routine and, it works really well for us. We can, have offices in town if we wanted to, but we just really like that, working here. But it's the dogs which makes a difference. So we have like routines on when we need to go out and get our walking in and etc. I never noticed that she is actually that small. Like she's like palm big.
Tiny.
She is pequeño.
Super tiny.
Yep. She used to be even smaller when we got her.
Yeah, she was very underweight when we got her.
So we are fattening her up.
She just burped. She looks like she's about to sneeze. No, you're just urinating.
Have you seen Moritz?
Yeah, I know. He's looking up at the chewing stick.
Oh right.
Because he's like that.
I don't know if you can see.
I don't know whether you can see it. Or
yeah,
down there.
There's Moritz. There's a chewing stick on the table.
What are you worrying about? You my chewing stick.
Right.
Yeah. So now we can flip back to the non-staring Chihuahua.
I thought we were gonna keep that like that.
Oh no! Now she's just gonna stare at us. It looks like she's staring at our code. Look at it. She's staring at our code.
Yeah. She's like, you guys are terrible.
No, I'm staring at the chat now. Oh, she's sneezing. She's having a sneezing fit. No? I should sneeze once.
The dogs will be fine.
I don't know. If she has a sneezing fit, she's hilarious when she has a sneezing fit. I'm worried sneeze. Oh yeah, I think I need to go get rid of that chewing stick.
Yeah, our other dog is stuck in front of the table.
Looking at the chewing stick like, oh, I could eat it. It's not for you, Miffins. Yeah.
Right, we will get back to productivity eventually. When I saw Claire's hand over her head, I was like, what? It's like we teleporting between different cameras. Oh, you're talking about how tiny she was.
Winky to singing. To singing. Wrong singing. Whereas don't destroy dog cam. I swear you have like this. You get bonus points if you destroy dog cam, isn't it?
We're gonna get nowhere here today.
Maurice, come on, just singing. No, okay. I have no idea, right? Okay, just you guys organize yourselves. Okay? It's like organizing children. Like, come on, organize yourself. No.
We're good?
Okay, go. Just a second. Make it so that.
5 hours later.
5 hours oss lite. We have a cute little winky. There you go. I'm done now.
Yeah,
This is too much morale. I know. It's insane. It's insane. Okay, now I got my top of morale. Okay, we instantiated and we made the list.
Yeah, read the code, Claire.
Okay.
Well,
pips.add instantiation. Yeah, and then we put. Okay, so you're adding that to the transform list, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Oh, they look so cute. Oh no.
Right.
Everybody realised that we were just like, fixing around with dog cam. They were like, yeah.
Too much dog cam. We clearly need to balance our stream a little bit better.
Stream better. Too much dog cam.
Thank you for bearing with us.
Bearing with us.
I didn't say dogging with us.
No, that'd be weird. That would be weird. Oh, don't use. No.
I didn't think about it. Sorry, it just happened. Okay, should we do it this way?
Yeah.
Right. So we have the instantiate, and we fetch the transform. We put it in there, and then once we have them here, we should do like for each transform pip in pips. Then
too much pips. What I think.
I think it's too much tits. No, I shouldn't be saying that to ladies, was it?
Yes.
Okay, I should listen to stream. Good tips.
Should listen to Sinatra. She always is right there.
Yeah. And then in here we can do like pip.position is equal to the transform.position. Now they will be at his feet, but we obviously want to make a tail.
Yeah.
But we can test if this works.
Let's see how this functions. I have a bad feeling about this.
This is gonna work fine. Now Claire is going to finish the game tonight, or the project will never be done. This is that much morale.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if this works. What?
Oh, what on earth?
It has a collider on it, and it's pushing the player underneath the world.
What? Why does it have a collider on it? I didn't add a collider.
When you add a sphere, a game object in Unity, by default it has a collider on it.
No. Okay, let's remove that.
It was supposed to be colliderless.
It's supposed to be colliderless. Let's try again then.
That was dangerous.
That was dangerous.
Could have almost fallen through the world.
I mean...
But it worked.
But I mean, that, Blue Shady is giving him the good stuff.
He's
so he gets out of the world.
What? Right, I did not think about that issue. So, this reveals a thing about how Mr. Pip actually works. He is a ball that's rolling around in the world and using physics, and we are using a ragdoll inside of it to stabilize the up position, but actually there's a ball. He's like a hamster wheel. And now you can see the little Pip floating around there is the hamster wheel going around him.
There you go. Yeah. Job done.
Job done. Right, so we probably need to fetch the actual position of the ragdoll.
Probably. And we did this to transform... No, we didn't... Have you got that anywhere? No.
Yeah, we're just fetching
position.
this one.
Yeah.
And that's obviously the position of Mr. Pips.
Himself,
but we
so
want to go in here into the ragdoll and probably into... The feet. Maybe?
Probably.
Or this one.
Let's just try the ragdoll first.
Yeah.
Teleporting Pips. Yes, indeed.
Let's see. So we can... Just for writing this for simplicity's sake, should I find... and then to go like ragdoll?
Yeah, I think so. Let's just do that first and see if that makes any difference.
If we go down the hierarchy and...
Press T.
We teleported. We implemented teleportation in our game so we can quickly get around the place we need to be. Right. So I got a feeling right now...
He's underneath.
No, that it's inside. Let's check the innards. There it is.
Oh, that's freaky.
Mr. Pips has a Pip inside of his. Now we just need to make that at a distance.
That's just freaky. Have you seen, there was one, like, Screenshot Saturday thing I saw a while back, where a person had done it where their character, when it walked up against the wall, then you could see the brain of the character in order to make it.
Oh yeah, that was really cool.
That was really neat,
that was so creative. I love that. I don't know if anybody else saw that. But it's a while ago.
Yeah, someone made it where if you went up against the wall, instead of like completely removing the ability to see,
Yeah,
with
so the camera come too close to the character, so they were kind of occluding it or like inside each other. Then they had a brain inside of the character, and
with
the brain had a smiley face
and it
on
was
the
just,
brain.
Like, so cool.
Nice.
Oh my god, he ate it! No! Now he's gonna get operations from the Berries family. Oh no.
We are not making this an operation simulation game.
Oh, but think about all the army of blue berries going. Multiplayer game idea.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so we need to change the position of it.
Mm-hmm. But we want, because I was thinking.
I did that on purpose.
Do we want it always to stay behind, or do we want it always to be in the previous position?
Always behind? No, what do you mean by previous position?
Like let's say you walk, like you walk this way, so the pip will stay behind you, and then when you turn around and you walk this way, it will stay there until it. So it kind of goes like that.
No, I'm supposed to turn.
Or do you want when you turns around, it moves to the other side?
Yeah, the other side.
All right, so. But I think it's much cooler when it like actually is a tail rather than being like statically behind you. I think it will feel really strange, especially when there's many of them. Yeah. So I think you need to look at the last positions.
Now I get how the games and game ideas evolve. Now this game has completely changed. Yeah.
Well, we actually, one of the game ideas which came up on stream is the next game we plan to make.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
That's the ice cream boat idea.
Yeah, which is like we were just explaining how over here ice creams in summertime can sometimes get delivered by boat.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's really cool. I should have that as a game idea. Like, that is really cool. We should make it a game idea.
So we're going to be making ice cream selling boat game, or you're on a boat and selling ice creams.
We just need to have the song, you know, I'm on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get a ref here.
Yeah, not ref.
And this ref is going to be a transform.
Horse has a weird expression. Have you seen that?
That's a weird expression.
That's a weird expression. Oh, Karen's my favorite.
Right. And then we also have the vector tree. You okay there, Claire?
Yeah, Mars is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
I think this is okay. Am I just like coding away now?
No, I'm watching.
Right. And now this will actually create or should I?
What are you doing?
I'm just writing some stuff. Let's see, because I'm thinking, you know, we can't just take the last position of the last frame, which is what I was currently writing. We need to kind of keep a distance or like some way of tailing it. But I was thinking that maybe that will create a direction. But that would be a probably bad idea if you normalize that direction.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like if the distance between them are too far, then move closer to it.
Say it again. Yeah,
that should be it.
Say it again.
So if the distance between the ragdoll and the pip is too great, then the pip needs to move closer to the ragdoll.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But we don't want it to be too close to the ragdoll.
No, exactly. But so we need to actually have the distance, and if it's less than that, then move to that. Or if it's greater than that, then move to that distance. So, but distance between the pip, or let's see,
physics drop option dot 2D
vector tree dot distance between pip dot. All right,
Chris is not getting this.
I don't know what autocomplete is doing everything to me. And then parent dot position, and then. If the distance is greater than 1 or 2, then we will move into a range of that, which would be like the pip's position.
Add.
Oh, I wrote plural. Position minus the parent dot position, which creates a direction.
Sinatra said like Death Stranding then, a delivery game. The boat. Man of ice cream.
Oh, hello, Nick.
Hello, Nick.
Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well on your Sunday.
Glad to catch part of a live stream for the first time. Yay!
We are going to be wrapping up in not too long, and right now,
because Claire's watching Conan and being like,
yeah, I mean, I think your brain shut down.
Claire.exe has stopped.
You should have been here earlier because we wrote the worst piece of C# we ever written, and we're currently writing some more of that. So you know.
And Morris has not been impressed with our coding skills.
We were like, how do you delete the last item in an array in C#? And we just ended up setting it to null instead. I was like, it works.
It works.
So yeah, that's going well.
Stuff happens.
So I think all right. So that will be the distance I would take. Then this will be a vector 3 of a direction, which equals to that, and then we will set the pip dot position equals to the parent dot position plus that direction. And this is going to be terrible. Let's just comment all whatever that was.
Are we going to print anything and hope for the best? Or
No, we're going to be
like,
seeing if this works.
Do you save? I don't know.
I think I hit save.
Yeah, suddenly magic required a pen. I don't know where it came from.
That's what happens. Okay, let's see if our terrible code does something. Okay, so Blue Shady, give me the good stuff.
He's gonna give it to you.
You receive the pip.
Okay. Well, it's...
Oh, that worked.
Yeah, it's hovering now. But yes, it's close enough. Do we want it hovering? Do we want the pips hovering?
We can make it go to the ground with some raycasting and stuff, but I was thinking to just like, yeah, let it hover. I can't believe that actually worked.
It did actually work.
So that's what I was imagining. Like, it doesn't matter if you walk to... Or maybe we can also have a minimum distance, so you kind of push away from you. But this is at least like staying like a tail, like the maximum distance.
I'm just wondering if the pips were given Red Bull, so then they have wings.
Yeah, we can give little wings to them.
Give little wings.
That'd be so cute.
That'd be so cute.
Yeah. By the way, Nick, we're wearing 1st of December. So we've been a bit festive today.
Yeah, we like a little hat on, and Chris has got a little. It's not Minnie Mouse, but it looks like it. But yeah, it just looks cute. So I got the tiny little hat.
Yeah.
I have to go to the in-laws in a bit, so no worries.
All right. Yeah. Good to have some family time.
Yes.
And we also just had a massive doguation, which is a dog situation where they've been having treats, and then we mostly spent most of the stream just dealing with dogs instead of doing work. So.
Well, we have done quite a bit of work. We added in the pips.
As Centra has been saying, like, we have so much motivation now, we can just keep going until the game's finished.
Yeah, we could do. Yeah, just
dog motivation, that is.
Yeah, Sinatra was saying I'll finish it tonight. I'm like, yeah.
Right, you happy with this?
Yeah. I think
okay, so the plan is that it's going to be multiple pips, and we're going to be increasing that distance for each pip.
Yep.
So where I just wrote the number 2, that would be the index of the pip.
Nick says, yeah, I love it.
Okay, maybe Nick can help us with something here, because I don't know, he's a genius in C#. In this for each loop, how do I know the index of this pip? Like, isn't there like this is just a list of pips, and like normally in a for loop you loop through each of the integers in the array or the list, but I guess there's some like, because in lots of other languages there's a clever way to get both the item and the index. And
that is true, yeah.
So I'd be like, comma int index, and just like hope that works.
Sinatra says, and Claire has a look on her face like, yeah, man, in charge of the code. I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna be code master. So you write it as a 4.
Okay, so we have to write like 4, and then like int index equals 0, index less than pips dot length.
Not last index of.
Is it count? Yeah, count.
Maybe, yeah.
And then index plus plus. Is that the way to do it instead? Because I mean, like, I really dislike for loops. They feel so messy to me. I love for each loops, but I really love for each loops when you can get the index at the same time instead of having to write the for loop like we just did.
It keeps complaining.
Thank you for closing that bracket for me, Claire. I was concerned about the bracket.
Everything was like red squirrelies, and I was concerned about it.
What happened down here? Did that uncomment itself?
Maybe you undid.
Maybe.
If you need an index, it would need lookups, making it less efficient. So if you need it, yes, write it as a for loop.
All right, then we're gonna write it. We're gonna go with a for loop then, because we need it. So we would delete this line, and then do transform pip is equal to pips dot and then square bracket index.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nick.
Nick, you'd be the right guy to ask for this.
You get a Snuti seal of approval.
I'm surprised that C# doesn't have any shorter way of doing that, like PHP and JavaScript, for example, does. But yeah, awesome.
You put it on pause.
Oh, Claire, what we need to do? Yeah, I didn't mean to have a spiffing idea. So we should look at Blue Shady. Here's Blue Shady, hanging inside his trunk. He's going to get a brother. And another. And another. How many brothers should you have? This many?
Yeah, that many, yeah. You can never have enough brothers.
See, now we can test out how many. Oh, yeah. No, wait a second. I did a mistake in the code. Oops. We need to do one more thing before this will work. This needs to be the index. Right?
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
But it needs to be 1f plus the index. Oops.
What on your dirt are you doing?
Or no, probably 2f because it starts index from 0.
He's on the iPad with English language installed, so it takes forever to type. So sorry that it's still to answer.
All right. No problem, Nick. I'm just glad you're here hanging out with us.
You could write it yourself, a function to do for each on enumerables. I'll write it for you tonight and send it on Discord.
Oh. You're welcome to. You don't have to, Nick. I mean, I'm happy with the code the way it is. But it's nice to know that fact that you can write custom functions to do this. All right, so that works. You need to know which of them you're talking to, because they only do it once. Right, that works. You have 2 of them.
Yeah. I mean, how many wives do these guys have? Oh, I already talked to that one. Okay, shoot, forgot that. It's this one here. Okay, I'll do this one. Okay, let's do this guy.
Gotta do all the talking. So every time you talk to or a new one of them, they will give you one of the good stuff, the pip. Right, this is looking really weird now.
Okay, now we have. Oh, at least they're following around. Oh, look at that!
I think it's some improvements we've done here. Whatever.
There's one which is like. Oh, there's 2 of them that are just like not part of the pack. They're like, yeah.
And now these things are coming into position. But what happens when we go closer to them? All right, they push away.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not intentional. They're not supposed to push away. They're supposed to just
stay static.
Yeah, but then only at the minimum distance go away. Did I change the code?
I don't know. I'm gonna put it on pause for a second. Oops. You put that one.
Because you say like if distance is great. Oh. Right. If we do this, float target distance. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Then if it's greater than the target distance,
that makes sense.
Then that will work better. But
and have the index available, I mean, says Nick. Sinatra, and now we are in a mood of control game.
If you're talking about me taking control of the like jumping onto the keyboard and mouse, I'm sorry. I'll try to keep the hands for myself.
He's touching the code again. Sinatra. Is that good? Okay. I gotta talk to all these guys again. I'm a jubas.
I'm sorry.
Take some time. At least I have like quick.
They're appearing a bit like random locations. We could probably
but
improve that a little bit. And maybe like when they appear, we need to play a sound. We should have a sound, particle effects and everything.
Okay.
But yeah, that worked better.
Yeah, that worked better. Oh, they're so cute. They're like a little tail. Oh.
Alright, so walk into them.
Yeah, they didn't do anything. Just,
awesome.
I can just walk into the damn tree. Come on, guys.
I think that. Oh, what happens when you go up to the jumping puzzle?
Okay, let's do that then.
Because then they should like follow you into the air and everything.
They did.
That looks cool. Like how we're like tumbling our way up here.
Oh shoot! Oh no! Come on,
it's
guys.
a tricky game.
It's a tricky game, and I'm not used to your keyboard.
No, I meant how the pips you take looks. There's a game called Control just published this year. All right.
Okay.
I need to look for this. Is it on Steam or where is this game? Control.
You just DuckDuckGo it.
I'm going to write Control game, but I got a feeling that's very generic.
Look, Blue Mary, look how many pips I stole from your
Seems to be on
husband's.
Epic.
From your husband's, look.
This game contains mature content. What am I looking at? This is violence, I think.
Yeah, these are all stuff.
That looks like some really high fidelity graphics.
That does.
I don't see how that's related to... Am I looking at the wrong thing? That's announcement trailer E3 2018.
Yeah, so that would be from last year, and then it's probably been published this year.
Add
a keybind to skip all dialogue at once, like exclamation having to spam the talk key. Yeah, we might have to end up doing that.
Yeah. But then again, we shouldn't have that many characters in the game.
No.
They shouldn't be that long conversations. I don't think it's a problem.
You'll see it since when Mr. Pips has a tail.
I don't see any tail in this game.
I don't see Mr. Pips in that game either.
I'm probably looking at the wrong thing. I'm at the Epic Games
Store.
Store.
Look at this! Oh, when he jumps, it's like, whee!
Yeah, that works well.
Oh, it's cute. Now we just need to make them have wings.
Sorry, Sandra, I didn't find what you were talking about.
Look. Now we need to make the model for these.
You get it very wrong, guys. Let me clarify. This is a sign that we're probably on overtime.
Claire's just jumping around and just like, hello! He's so far away from me, man.
He's such a speedy little pup. Blue Barry Jr., the fastest little Barry in the hood.
You know, I just stole all these pips from your father's. Are you okay with this, Blue Mary?
Hello there!
Wonderful day when the snow has melted and the kids come out to play. By the way, have you seen my husband? I think you need to put an S at the end of that, lovely.
Husbands! All the little blue shadies hanging out down there.
Because you can still jump down there, can't you? And just be like, whee! There you go.
That's cool.
Hello. Hello. Should put a little like bonfire there.
Oh yeah, so all the blue shadies
so
can hang around.
Shadies can hang out. Yeah. we do have a bonfire as well. Let's have a look.
No. Okay. I think I need to search. Alright, you'll probably find it in there.
Is it called a campfire?
Yeah, called campfire. No.
Oh, I can't even spell camp.
Maybe try fire. There's some fire at least. There's
a fireplace.
Fireplace.
There you go. Now we just need to make sure that do they have that?
But it doesn't animate or anything. If you want to do that takes a little while.
Oh, it takes a little while. Okay, but now we have it. Now we have it.
It looks nice.
I was just thinking about putting a mission on it so it looks like a proper fire, rather than like static like that.
I'm sorry, but you're not gonna get that in 2 seconds.
No.
For testing, I mean mainly you sound a bit frustrated having to talk multiple times again. That might be either a sign to change it, or it's just because of repetition. And
add a debug option that you can just skip it for yourself to save time and frustration. Yeah.
Good point.
That's probably a good idea.
Claire has autocorrect while reading.
Yeah, I actually do have autocorrect whilst reading. I'm quite good at it.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting better. I'm quite proud of myself.
Yeah. But we obviously not going to have this many characters. No. That was just to test those pips on, but we should probably add an option to add on the number of pips in a more efficient way than talking, rather than changing the talking.
Mm-hmm. That we probably should do.
Yeah, maybe we should have a button to add more pips.
Because we're only going to have like a total of 6 pips.
Well, maybe 8.
Maybe 8, but we just faked it.
Yeah, by adding in more of those blue shadies.
Blue shadies.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna be wrapping up the stream now. The fact that we pulled that off at the end, that was pretty good.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Happy with that.
It was mostly Krista taking control. So tomorrow, all of the code will break.
No, it's not that bad. It just needs a little bit of cleanup. You got no faith in this.
I really miss my keyboard. Hate typing on my iPad. Yeah, I know.
I feel with you.
Yeah, we feel with you. That's why I bought a special keyboard, Bluetooth keyboard, because
it's so nice to have a Bluetooth keyboard.
If you do, you should get the Microsoft one.
Actually, that's recommended. This Microsoft Bluetooth keyboard is really quite handy. Connects quickly and it's comfortable to type on compared to a screen.
Yes.
Anyway, Sandra is explaining to us. Yeah, you found it. Sorry, I wasn't going to cut you off.
Great, I'm amazing autocorrect. Thank you.
How the strawberries are hovering around like that. The game is...
I'll do the autocorrection part, yeah. I meant how the pips hovering around the strawberry like that, and this game is a 3A game and AAA game. Yeah, sorry.
This has some intense effects in this game.
Yeah. Who's it made by?
Oh, that is so cool. I'm seeing how all the debris is being held in the air and everything. Wow. There was another game which had this similar effect as well a little while back, but it wasn't so well received. Which game was that again? I don't remember. But yeah, this looks epic.
Nice keyboard. We'll check it out. Yeah, I've been using it for a few years now, and it's really good and almost never runs out of battery. So that's a bonus. So, because I also think like the iPad Folio like keyboards are really, really pricey. They're okay, but yeah.
Thanks for linking that, Sandra.
Yeah, thank you.
It
was really cool to see how it was made as well. But yeah, I don't think we can make that standard, unfortunately. But, we're only like a -A studio.
B-.
B-.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a lovely morning. We've sure had.
We've had an amazing morning, yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you everybody for
bit productive as well. And also the dogs have had a good time.
They have.
We will in a week's time be uploading a new video on YouTube.
Yes.
With
all of our progress.
Yes.
So awesome. Like when you gather all the pips around our guy, just look like that to me. Have a nice day. Thanks for being here. Oh, thank you, Snuti. Yeah, thank you for being with us too.
I do see what you mean there, Sandra. It did look a bit similar.
Have a nice Sunday. Cool to interact a bit live. Yeah, it was really, really nice to have you too, Nick, and everybody else that has joined us. What was it again? Zafre, was it?
Safre, yeah.
If you're still here, thank you for also joining us.
Yeah, Safre, was cool having you if you're still hanging around.
Yeah. And a special thanks to the Winky fan club.
Morris and Winky need their 2 individual fan clubs so they can compete against each other.
We need to make emojis.
Yeah.
So then actually we can have a Winky fan club emoji.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Safre is still here. Awesome.
Yay.
Right. Anyway, have a lovely day, guys. And
have a lovely Sunday.
See you around.
Bye bye.
So until next time, next weekend, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be here.
Yeah, like that. Boop boop. Yay.
Boop boop. Right.